Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We are still on the difficult question. I've thought about it. Dameol was pressured into joining the literature club for Sayori. Yuri is creepy and sending all sorts of, like, indications that she is deeply, deeply, deeply disturbed and may not really work out. And I do believe that, you know, Yuri is an interesting fling. I think Dameol is interested in her, but I don't think he cares about her. And knowing how much Sayori is hurting, I think this may be the wrong thing to do because of how much depression messes with people. But yeah. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Oh my god, 1 second, guys. This is too loud. They're burning up my earphones. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, well, it helped me realize you truly are the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Dameol? Okay, I was kind of worried because she had talked about how much, you know, anytime someone's nice to her, it makes her feel even more guilty. I did not know how she would react to that. Also, hey, I think this is the first time we actually see Dameol. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. That is actually really interesting, because up until now, every single scene has been purely from behind his eyes. I mean, obviously, they don't show, you know, the, like, edges of his cheek or anything, but still, this is the first time the camera actually pulls back. Dameol, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let me go. Well, you gotta go to the bathroom eventually, man. Don't tell her that. I love you too, Dameol. I want to be with you forever. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? I'm supposed to... I was... her freaking overwhelming depression. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. So... why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. I mean, this, as funny as this sounds, this isn't just like a, you know, video game or a fairy tale. This is trying to emulate real life. And when someone has depression, you don't suddenly just achieve what you always wanted. There always is going to be that self-doubt, and you've really got to work through it. You can't just, oh, well, everything's great now. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. It's all that matters right now. I trust you. I'm really worried what's going to happen with Yuri now, but like I said, I think I was in a position where you cannot say, you know, appease both of them. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow. Our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't think about those things. Oh, I think you do. I see that blush. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and it's scary for me. I understand. We'll go whatever place suits you best. Oh, Dameol. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. If I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what she means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad? I don't know. I do love the way, I mean, obviously it's tragic, but it's portrayed so well. And I'm glad that this is a game that isn't afraid to shy away from, like, the actual realism of depression. I do have to wonder, because obviously I'm almost positive that at the very least all 3 of the girls, if not all 4 of them, I'm not positive about Monica, but the other 3 will have some sort of psychological issue. And I have to wonder, you know, this is made by a team. Did each of the team members have a psychological problem and they wrote that character? Because it seems very well understood by the creators. Almost like worryingly so. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Well, that's... She's almost sounds like a little kid, which makes me slightly uncomfortable. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and I know she loves me. But I'm understanding the feelings that she is. Even though I can comfort her, you're wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. That's another thing that's really, really well handled, because for someone that doesn't suffer from depression, understanding how to approach someone that's like enwrapped in it, you just want to be like, well, just feel better. Like, and obviously they can't. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting things to change? I don't know. And I'll give it everything I've got. She's the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Oh, maybe I'll kill Yuri. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But she isn't answering her phone. So I'm going to the house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. I'd do it. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take it with me. Sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm excited to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will go great as well. I don't know. This seems like a cumulative moment, especially since I had to make a decision regarding Sayori. Dameol, you're the first one. Really? Thanks for being early. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Let's place the little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. This when she prepared and has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. Interesting that I thought Monica would like. I wonder why suddenly I'm currying favor with Miss Monica. So that's what I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. She overslept again. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I was like, wow, dude. Dameol's kinda dumb. Suddenly felt awful knowing it's not nearly simple for her. I said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up. Like I said, I definitely would have. You should take a little responsibility for her, Dameol. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning. I didn't want to. I definitely wanted to go get her. You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after... I'm still a little bit surprised that... Because Sayori said that she wanted it to just be normal and she, you know, didn't want things to change. So I'm surprised she told Monica. I stammer, embarrassed. Did I really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I don't plan on bringing it up with anyone else yet. You don't know the full story at all, so... Oh, don't worry. I probably know more than you think. I like to be feeling as usual. For some reason, I think I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. I don't know why. Or is his actual chill due to the fact that Monica knows more about Sayori and her depression than Dameol did, despite the fact that Dameol's been friends with her forever? Because I'm sure it's still kind of shaking that this has been something that Sayori's been dealing with her whole life and he never knew. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. One of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Let's look through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed out on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. And as Natsuki and Yuri's poems were the ones they performed during our practice. I looked at Sayori's poem. It's different than the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Oh, good. Not so good. Wow. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. So I was really excited about this poem, but this is... Oh my gosh. I mean, obviously this is written to me, and the fact that she's fixated on me, and the fact that she can't stop thinking about me, but she doesn't feel like she has an entitlement to thinking about me. What is this? In the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Dameol? What's wrong? This poem feels completely different than everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I want to get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Don't strain yourself. Naga calls that after me. I look at my pace. What was I thinking? Should have tried a bit hard. You really should have, dude. I mean, at the same time, I do not ascribe to the theory that once you find out that someone has mental issues, you become responsible for them. And if Sayori did something really stupid, that's not Dameol's fault. But still, he could have been a little more cognizant of what he knows she's going through. It's not a big deal to at least wait or help her wake up. And this little gesture of walking to her school makes her really happy. Besides, yesterday things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. To Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone either. I should open the doorway and let myself in. Sayori? I'm concerned that she's not. It makes me a little bit frustrated. I was afraid this would happen, but I was almost positive that Sayori would bad things would happen to her if I didn't say that he loved her, because she was already on the verge of really, really, really dark areas. But also, I think you may have had to hang out with her the entire game to save her. And again, maybe I'm just overthinking it and then just waiting for the shoe to drop. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. It's really something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it's oh my gosh, I want to like click through to see what happens, and I'm also dreading each mouse click. So Sayori's room and knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. I really don't want to have to enter her room like this. This is a kind of a breach of privacy, but she's really leaving me no choice. I gently open the door. Yeah, I had a... Oh my gosh. And the freaking music, too. Oh. An exception. Wait, that's unexpected. File grain script CH5 line 307. That, oh, I had a feeling that's what happened whenever she wouldn't pick up the phone. What the hell? What the hell? Is this some sort of nightmare? It's gotta be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. It was normal until a few days ago. So I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday. Told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her that I knew it was best and everything would be okay. So... that's the... I obviously misread that choice. I do have to wonder if I had been the other route, would this have happened anyway? Did you have to, like, hang out with her continuously from the beginning to see? Because I have to... Actually, I don't have to believe that, do I? It is possible that she would have done this regardless. Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do? You can't think like that, Dameol. I mean, it's... I'm thinking that route because it's a game, but you are not responsible for the actions of others. Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. So, why did I confess to her and make her feel worse? Why was I so selfish? I really want to know if I picked the other option, would she have also done this? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it's always been. Then I could have prevented this somehow. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. Well, that's not true. And you can reload and try a different route, which the fact that it said that an exception has occurred kind of makes me think it's leading me in that direction intentionally. Oh, yep, it's absolutely going down that road. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry that guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Not ever. Am I supposed to load now? Okay, it actually does, like, push out and be like, nope, this is... Well, that's different. And Sayori has been replaced by a weird Monica. Wait, what? What the hell? See, annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms like she's totally oblivious until she might draw to herself. That girl is... Okay, where is this going? Because when she died, her, like, file actually got corrupted? That's an interesting way of approaching this. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making, but it kind of works out because you know each other for so long? She walks to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she'd oversleep more and more frequently. She's going to chase after me like this, I'm almost better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk to let catch up to me. Wow. I'm not... I mean, like, I want to keep seeing where this is going, but it's... I don't know how to fix it. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends and groups walking to school together. Well, I've always walked to school alone. I just tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's interesting it won't let me skip this, which is why I'm reading it again. School is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I have to pick up my things and should light the wall for an ounce of motivation. It almost seems like Dameol has depression. Although, granted, I think this is the exact same text it said the first time, but still. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Just got no choice but to start with the anime club. Interesting. So, a non-corrupted Monica just replaced Sayori. Oh, I totally expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. She's probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So I'm gonna smile. Joe genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I'm looking for supplies for each of my club. Do you think there's any construction paper in here? Interesting. So the game kind of rewrote itself to deal with the fact that Sayori doesn't exist anymore? In that case... I don't want to focus on Yuri again. But now, does that actually let me focus on Monica, or should I go with Natsuki? I'm kind of interested where Natsuki goes. I'm eventually going to try and go for all 4 of them, but can you not do that? Or markers? I guess you can check out the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'm trying to take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Interesting, so they like moved her lines from later to this scene. This is fascinating. Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? So I'm embarrassed, but there's only 3 of us so far. Really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Dameol. Are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit the club, it'd make me really happy. Well, I guess I got no real reason to refuse, do I? Besides, how can I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I should check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, you know that? It's nothing, really. I also feel weird if I were to focus on Monica this run, only because Monica replaced Sayori. And it's like... It would feel like... almost disrespectful to be like, oh, Sayori's gone, let me go with the person that took Sayori's place. You know, almost like if you like, your girlfriend died and so you hit up her sister. If you chose others, you're more important. Hey, I am more important. Last day I sold my soul to Monica, her irresistible smile. I timidly follow her across the school. And upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica swings the doors open the classroom door. Yeah, because like every time she's taking over Sayori's lines, it glitches a little bit. And I brought a guest with me. Why did she glitch? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Anyway, welcome to the club, Dameol. What escaped me in this situation? The club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me get... You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No, I'm not. With a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. So I'll figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, apparently more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Dameol in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Didn't you let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna... Well, I don't get cupcakes in this run? Okay, officially losing Sayori is the worst thing that could happen. They were cat-shaped! Sorry. I didn't forget, I just happened to run into him. I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dameol? There's a few desks arranged to form a table. He walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Should I be reading all this again? I mean, like, part of me just wants to click through it and get to things that actually changed. So, I know you didn't plan on coming here, but make sure you feel right at home, okay? President of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there's not more people in the club yet. It's be hard to start one. So you could put it that way. Maybe people are very interested in putting the effort into starting something brand new. Like, again, like, these are repeated lines. I wish it would only stop at the new ones. You gotta work hard to convince people that you're fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Well, I guess. They're different, all interested in the same goal. I'm gonna work really hard to find just these two. You're at the table carrying a tea set. She placed a teacup in front of each of us for sitting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Even though you only have 3 people? Teachers gave us permission. After does a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I have no idea. Don't get yourself intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. I believe it's fine. Tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Again, it's tough to do this. I wish that Sayori had died at the end of an episode, because it's hard to really just, my brain is still back at that, and it's awesome, but also terrible that the game won't let you go back and see the other option, because I really wanted to. I really wanted to. So, Dameol, what kind of things do you like to read? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Well, that can change. So without thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a form... Again, I've read this already. Like, and I don't want to just click. Those were clicks. I was like mumbling them and slurring them, but I was saying click a lot. For those of you that can't keep track at home. But I'm just, I don't want to literally replay the entire game. But I do want to get to the mystery. So like, I don't know, should I play through and resume when something different happens, or what? How do I handle this? Because there are subtle differences. So she seems... You know, I like a lot of things. Shows a deep psychological... Yeah, did Yuri write this story? Is Yuri one of the coders? It's just amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Hey! I mean, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Really, a story that makes me think, or makes it take me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yeah, I hate horror. Well, never mind. I do think I'm going to be focusing on Natsuki this one, only because, like I said, it's not anything against Monica, and I know I've got a lot of Monica fans that watch this, and I will go back and get Monica as well, assuming I can, but it just feels really wrong since Monica replaced Sayori to go after her. It turns my stomach slightly. You usually write about cute things, don't you? What gives you that idea? Look, you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them? You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how she feels, though. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, So you're... Yeah, again, I've read all of this already. Oh my gosh. So here's where we're going to decide to share our poems. So why does skip not show up as an option? We should probably start finding activities for us to participate in and put together. I decided to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member... I haven't actually joined yet. So interesting, when it said Monica, there was no glitch. I do have to wonder if Monica's just going to completely replace Sayori over time. I guess I need to take the... Thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. Interesting, that's different. I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If I don't find a member for the festival... Okay, so I love how he's still a closet pervert. Right, alright. I'll join the literature club. Oh, what? Really? Do you really mean that, Dameol? I mean, it could be fun, right? I mean, if you really just left after this, I'd be super pissed. Thank you so much. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, alright? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Yep, I'll make a poem. I just brought the club room, my way home. Hallway, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will we be happy spending every day in school in a literature club? So I just closer to one of these girls. Absolutely. A dream. Is this my poem? I was staying over at a friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference is that there were nails sticking out of the wall everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So laughing wasn't part of the dream, it was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. I have to wonder if this is... because this definitely feels as though it's a poem written about the sense of loss and uncertainty due to the fact that Sayori is gone but not fully forgotten. And so it is Dameol's mind where he is... at night, his mind drifts back to when Sayori existed. And going over to her house, but there's nails everywhere. Presumably the nail that she hung herself with, or maybe just a... perhaps actually the nails represent the code that is keeping Sayori... well, Sayori's file got corrupted, but it's like Sayori is being restrained and prevented from entering the story now. So it's like she's locked away. Okay, so you still can't get closer to Monica. So for her... I have to wonder, what happens if I pick words that do not exist anymore? I'm actually not seeing words like melancholy or, you know, slightly sad words that Sayori would have liked. I think they may have taken them out. It is much easier to get Natsuki's words, though. But I am making something that won't completely alienate her. Alright, so that should definitely be a scene that will get me over to her. It still doesn't give me the skip option. So yeah, in comments let me know, should I jump around the game and only actually show sections that seem significantly changed? Because I feel silly just re-voice acting the game I've already voice acted for you guys. Like, come on. Regardless though, I'm gonna go in the episode for today. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.